Hi, welcome to Ames Responds to COVID-19, a question and answer program where Ames organizations respond to COVID-19 questions. I'm Susan Guiasta, Public Relations Officer for the City of Ames. We've had several questions come in for us this week via email, most of them related to the opening of city facilities. So I've invited Corey Mellies, the City of Ames Fleet and Facilities Services Manager, to join us today to go over some of those questions. Before we get started, I just want to remind you, if you have a COVID-19 related question, please call our city hotline at 515-239-5670 or email us at covid19@cityofames.org, and we'll try to get your question on our next program. Let's get right into the city related questions. What will look different about city facilities, specifically City Hall and the library, now that you've reopened? Corey, maybe you have some insight into that.
Thanks, Susan. I think you definitely will see some differences. City Hall and the library will have some, reduced access points, lots more signage, lots of physical barriers separating staff from the public, like you see in a lot of stores that people are frequenting now. So those will be the big changes, especially at City Hall. A few access points, and those have been shrunk down. Some are staff only. Some areas you can only access, like police, through that.
So you mentioned police department. Just a reminder to people who are used to accessing the police department from inside of City Hall, that of course is part of the reduced entry.
Yes, so they will have to access on the police entrance on the north side of the building along 6th Street. That'll still be open 24 hours a day like it always was, but that will be the only access to the police department.
For accessing City Hall, we are directing guests to the Clark Street.
Yes, the Clark Street entrance will be for your normal city business. There will be no access from the west or the north side doors, so you'll have to go in the main entrance. The community center is open if you were dealing with Parks and Rec, but you won't be asked to exit and enter a certain way as you take classes there or go into the community center.
So if you're used to coming into City Hall and accessing the City Hall services from the east and using that back parking lot, I think it's just a good reminder that there are other parking lots.
Correct. There is a parking lot along the east side. It also has 10-minute parking. So if you're just going in quick to maybe talk about a utility bill, that's probably the most direct route for you to go.
And if I'm in City Hall, do I need to wear a mask?
We are requesting that people that visit City Hall wear a mask. We do have a mask to provide to people that might not have one or forgot to bring one. They're available at the entrances that we discussed. So if people come in, don't have a mask and realize they forgot it, or for whatever reason, they can grab one of our masks and use that. We're really just trying to keep both the public and staff safe as we can.
Sure. So I think over the last few weeks, a lot of people have gotten accustomed to accessing city services either via telephone or online. Will those options continue?
Yes, definitely. And we try to encourage people to keep using those to reduce the amount of interactions that people are having out in the community. Will help us all kind of navigate through these times. So if you're using online services and they're working, that's great. Keep using them. You can still call departments. You can get on the city website, find contacts for information you might need.
Yeah, one of the most common city services being used right now is utility service, stop, starts, or transfers. So people moving to a new apartment, moving out of the community, or moving into Ames. A lot of that information and service requests can happen online.
Yes, and that would definitely be great. We do usually see a big influx, kind of that move in, move out time, so people can do that online and reduce the amount of people that are in that contained area. That would be beneficial for everyone.
Now, I know some people are like, there is some people who like to come in and visit the different departments. It's not really the time for that, correct?
That is correct. I would encourage those people maybe to just call or drop an email and have the interactions that way. The bad part is, there's a lot of people in City Hall there to do work for the public. So if we can keep them working for the public, that's good for everyone.
Yeah, I know the library is sort of focusing on this grab and go service. Really, ideally, they're trying to keep interactions to about 15 minutes. In most instances, a lot of business, city business, can be conducted in a sort of a 15-minute time frame. Sort of something to keep in mind if you're visiting a city facility.
Yes, yeah, you'll definitely see the library kind of modeling some things to do, kind of going to this phase 2 part and monitoring how that goes.
A final question that we've gotten quite a bit this week. Is it possible that city facilities would shut down again?
I think it is a possibility. We will be ready for that if information comes out, maybe from the state or the Iowa Department of Public Health, the CDC. We continue to monitor those. City Council might decide that locally that it makes sense to close city facilities again. We might be doing this for quite a while. So there is a chance that at some point we might have to close, and then we'll have to determine the time. We think we've kind of proven that we can provide services if that happens again, and so we'll continue to do that.
Yeah, I think that's an important point to bring up, the fact that this is a rapidly changing situation, that a decision made today may not be appropriate for a month from now, and that there's various data points being monitored.
Yes, it's a continuous monitoring. We'll continue to do that and do what's best for the community.
Great. Corey, anything else to add? How's it going with our open facilities so far?
It appears to be good. We haven't had too many issues so far, and we think people have gotten used to the online services, so we don't expect the amount of people that we had before we closed, but we're sure that will gradually increase, and we might have to tweak and how we deliver services or how we have things set up, and so we'll continue.
Okay, thank you. That was Corey Mellies, Director of Ames Fleet and Facilities. Just a reminder, Ames Responds is an opportunity for Ames residents to ask their COVID-19 related pandemic questions. If there's something you'd like to learn about, let us know. We'll put together another program next week with the latest information. Again, call our hotline at 515-239-5670 or send us an email, covid19@cityofames.org. Just a reminder, this is a short work week for the City of Ames. We are closed Friday, July 3rd for Independence Day. And sadly, there will be no parade, fireworks, or community breakfast this year in a response to the pandemic and keeping everybody safe. City facilities will reopen again on Monday, July 6th. Also remember, we are living in rapidly changing times. The information provided to you today on this program is the most accurate we have as of today, but continue to check reliable sources for updated information on COVID-19. You can look to the City of Ames website, cityofames.org/COVID-19 for the latest information. Thanks for watching.